All right, today we're going to talk about something I'm sure hits close to home for a lot of you. How do you get that brilliant idea out of your head or out of your notes app and turn it into a real working piece of software? Let's get into it.
No, really, take a second and think about it. We all have that list, right? That someday I'll build this project, that killer SaaS idea you had in the shower, that perfect little tool that would make your job so much easier. So why are they still just sitting there?
Well, it's usually because that road from a simple idea to something people can actually use has always been, well, it's been long, and it's been full of obstacles. Let's talk about what those obstacles actually look like. And this is where the real frustration kicks in. Look at the huge disconnect here. On one side, you've got the old, traditional way of doing things. You're waiting for months, you're getting quotes for tens of thousands of dollars, and then you're just stuck chasing bugs. But on the other side is what you actually want to do. You just want to launch something simple, see if people like it, and maybe, just maybe, start making some money. That gap, that's not just a minor inconvenience. It's a huge wall that has kept so many great ideas from ever seeing the light of day.
But what if you could just get rid of that wall? What if you could just leap right over it? This is where our source material introduces a really interesting tool called Blazr, describing it as your own personal always-on product team right there in the cloud.
So what is it exactly? Well, to put it simply, Blazr is an AI platform that is built to do one thing really well. Take your ideas, described in just plain English, and actually build them into real software. And the big promise here is speed. We're talking days, not months.
And this really gets to the heart of it. The whole idea is that you don't need to be the coder. You don't need to be the project manager. Your job is just to have the vision. You know what the app should do. Blazr is designed to take care of all the complicated stuff, the front-end code, the back-end logic, the database, all of it.
Okay, so how does something like this even work in practice? I mean, it sounds a little like magic. Let's dig into the next part and see how you can go from just a simple prompt to an actual, tangible product.
So the whole workflow is really just 3 steps. First, you just talk to it. You describe what your app is supposed to do. Then, step 2, the AI engine just goes to work and builds the whole thing. And then, and this is the really cool part, you refine it just by having a conversation. You can say things like, hey, add a way for users to pay, or can you create a dashboard for me? It's wild.
Now that all sounds great in theory, but let's make it concrete. Our source material gives us a perfect real-world example. We're going to follow the journey of a founder named Maya.
So Maya has her own marketing agency, and she needs a client portal. But instead of going out and hiring a dev shop, she just types this simple sentence into Blazr. Look how straightforward that is. She's not writing code, she's just describing what she wants, what her vision is.
And this timeline, this is where it gets absolutely incredible. On day 1, she has the idea. By day 7, a single week later, she already has actual paying customers using the software. Think about that. She went from an idea to generating income in 1 week. This isn't just about moving faster, it's a completely different way to think about starting a software business.
So you might be wondering, is a tool like Blazr just for people like Maya, just for agency owners? Well, not at all. The source material is really clear that this is designed for a whole range of different kinds of builders.
It really boils down to 3 core groups. You've got your founders and entrepreneurs, you've got teams inside of small and medium-sized businesses, and believe it or not, even experienced SaaS developers. Let's quickly look at why each of them would use something like this.
For founders, this is all about speed and validation. It's about answering that one terrifying question. Will anyone actually pay for this? Instead of spending a fortune to find out, you can launch a simple version, an MVP, and get a real answer from the market fast.
Now for teams and small businesses, this is a game changer for solving your own problems. Think about all those little custom tools you wish you had. A better booking system, a custom dashboard, the kind of stuff that never gets built because custom development is just too slow and way too expensive.
And what about the pros? The experienced developers? Well, they can use Blazr as a massive accelerator. It's like a starting engine that can generate the entire foundation of an app for them. They can then take that code, polish it, and scale it up. It's not about replacing developers, it's about giving them a giant head start.
So when you pull it all together, you can see the big advantage here isn't just one single feature. It's about a whole new way of building, a faster way to launch, and a much smarter way to grow.
I mean, just look at this chart. It really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? What would traditionally take 6 months, maybe more, can now be done in about a week. That doesn't just save you time. It completely changes the risk and the cost involved in trying something new. But here's the thing. Launching fast is only half the battle, right? Because what's the point of building an amazing app if nobody can actually find it? This is where the Blazr advantage gets even more interesting.
You see, the platform is designed to build in good SEO practices from the very start. Clear headings, fast load times, all that good stuff. But it's also looking ahead to what's next, something called Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO. It means the app is built in a way that AI assistants can easily understand. Discoverability isn't an afterthought, it's baked in from day one.
So, what this all points to is a fundamentally new philosophy. It's a shift away from endless meetings and planning documents and a move toward action. The new way to win is to get something real out into the world, see how people react, and then make it better based on their feedback. You ship, you learn, you iterate.
Which brings us right back to where we started, that list of ideas in your Notes app. When the barriers to building software fall this dramatically, maybe the only thing stopping those ideas from becoming real isn't a lack of money or time anymore. Maybe it's just about taking that first step. So, what are you going to build?